Put some lights on. All right. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the free daily coaching final Monday of the year. I guess Minnie decided to join us in the background there in the windowsill, and she decided everyone heard it was the final Monday. So even the mini cats are here for today's final Monday. So decided to do just a little something special. You know, we've been doing Mindset Monday for a few years now. I guess Mindset Monday has kind of been one of the regular themed, if you will, I guess, or topic calls every single week for almost the entire time that we've done free daily coaching, or the wake up call, or wake up and go beyond call, or the wake up and start your day call. So the free daily coaching hangout has it's gone through a couple transformations, and it's been called a few different things over the years. But one thing that's been consistent is the Mindset Monday. And so as we move into 2016, and as we take the next step to grow our business, to help you each individually grow your businesses and grow your teams, if you're working in a multi-level marketing company, or a direct sales company, or doing some type of an affiliate program, we're taking steps to ensure that we're continuing to grow our business, and then in return being able to do the same with you. So I was thinking the cat was going to try to jump onto the pen, right? Like thinking that it was like a ledge on the side of the board there, and it was going to be a fun blooper for later if she does. So thinking as we go forward into this idea of having a Mindset Monday, I was looking back over some things that we had done this year in Mindset Mondays, talking about an action mindset, talking about the difference between a growth mindset and a fixed mindset. We talked about even poison phrases, right? Things that we have said in the past that maybe we want to avoid, and start using replacement phrases instead of some of the things that we've been using in the past. So we've really got to cover a wide variety of different mindset topics and different aspects of personal growth and personal development. And as we move into 2016, I'm going to change it up. We're going to still do mindset. However, I'm going to undergo a project over the next couple of days, over the next week or two, with some help. And we're going to literally organize and structure my YouTube channel so that moving into 2016, we can really create some more efficient playlists over there to be able to direct people where to go to. And so that being said, in that process and thinking that through, and what we wanted to do here at Free Daily Coaching, and as we're moving forward, how can we best serve the community? How can we best bring new information and the most valuable information to our audience? What can we do? Well, instead of, or in lieu of, what we're doing now, what can we do to make it even better? What can we do to make it even more valuable to you? And one of the things in this new format that I didn't account for was having a guest. Now we have a guest host, and Chris Schaus does a featured friend of Free Daily Coaching on Friday, and that's really tapping into some of the people that we're working with on an individual basis, and featuring those people on the actions that they're taking, and really diving into what they're doing in their business. But what about looking at individuals that are already achieving success, and and determining exactly what it is that they're doing. What are the resources that they're tapping into? What are they doing on a daily basis? What's their plan of attack in their business that actually gets them results? And we kind of stepped back from that, and I want to go back to that. And so in the Mindset Monday, we're going to incorporate that as part of it. So I'm not sure exactly the details, and we're going to be ironing some of that out over the next few days here in our office on what we're doing. As you can see, we've got some new stuff up here on the whiteboard on some projects that we're doing. So it'll look like some Mindset Monday calls like this, and then some Mindset Monday calls where we'll have a featured guest, and maybe we're talking to someone else and doing an interview with someone else about what they do for mindset and how they view mindset. What are some of the resources that they use on a regular basis? How do they attain the proper mindset to continue building in their business? What do they do to motivate themselves and others? How are, what inspires them? Those types of calls and those types of interviews, so that we can really dive into personal growth. So we can really dive into personal development, and we can talk about these subjects as they really pertain to us in our building a business, in building your home-based business. The reason that I'm getting more focused and more driven is because I'm seeing, in addition to seeing more opportunity, I'm seeing more applicability in real life, in real time. This past weekend we had an opportunity, and I want to make an announcement about that, a Christmas announcement. So remind me to make that announcement. I was motioning to my wife is here this morning, so I motioned for Jessica I wanted to make an announcement. But over these past few days, and having the ability to travel and see family and do all of these things, and by talking to all of these people, I've realized that there's this opportunity to serve even more people. And what if we could break this down and make it even simpler and more accessible for even more individuals, so that they could really get a hold of earning some extra money, making some money at home, and doing it in a way that would be most comfortable for them, right? Because some people are more comfortable selling than others. Some people are more familiar with children than others, right? So some people are more familiar with different aspects of technology than others. There's all these different areas, different niches where people could become successful. Yet what we're trying to do, for the most part, a lot of times is pigeonhole people into doing exactly what it is we're doing. And if you just do what I do, then you could be successful, instead of saying, hey, what is it that you want to do, and how could I share with what I'm doing that could help you in what you're doing? And I think that there's a bigger opportunity for us to help more people. And yet, while I say that, and I say help more people, do we need to be focused and refined in that process? Absolutely. So we're going to bring in some more resources for mindset, for personal development and personal growth. We're going to define these areas a little bit more as we move into 2016, and not just look at the growth and the fixed mindset, but when we look at those, look at them even more at an even deeper level, right? We're going to look at some of these key phrases that we use and see how we can start to replace them in our everyday language, and really start to change the way that we're creating and shaping the world that we're living. We can actually direct our narrative. We can guide the pictures, if you will. We can create these final outcomes, and we can do that, and we can start doing it with our mindset. We can start doing it with our beliefs, right? And these beliefs that start to shape our actions, and our actions start to produce results, and those results can then be looked at and assessed, and then we can take more action to get more results. And little tiny things like changing the words I can't to what I can do, right? Instead of focusing, it's just changing your perspective. It's just changing your focus a little bit. Instead of saying I can't do this, you could just in this one simple transition, you could say, what I can do is A, B, and C, right? We don't need to worry about what I can't. We don't need to focus on that. Let's focus on what I can do, right? So we need to be able to look forward into 2016, this final Monday of the year. Can you look back and say, okay, what in my mindset has changed this week? What did I do, or this year, right? Not this week. What did I do this year in my mindset? How did my mindset change this year for the better? And where can I improve starting now? I'm going to change my mindset in this way, right? I can get to this goal by doing what? By taking what actions? And maybe this year you can say to yourself, right? I learned from some setbacks that I had. This is what I've learned. Moving forward, I'm going to X, Y, Z. So on this final Monday, when we look back at the year, are you looking back at your year and saying, yes, this was a time of personal development. Yes, this was a time of growth. And if not, what could you do to make it a time of growth? What could you do today to take some action to start to have some personal development, to start to build in some personal growth? Could you buy a book? Could you read a book? Could you watch a video? Could you listen to an audio? Could you join a monthly mastermind where you were able to interact and be a part of? Yes, yes, yes. All of those are viable options for personal growth, so that you can start to apply this idea of personal development into your business, into your life. What does your life look like when you have a different mindset? What does your life look like when you start to use personal development on a regular basis? I propose it looks drastically different. And I propose that if you decide to take some action, that you can get some massive results, massive results. Now, if you're here today, I'm gonna, oops, let me grab that link. I'm gonna be sending out an email later today, and I'm gonna send everyone to the registration page this morning. And what I'm gonna do is something that we've not really done before. Is I'm gonna give everyone a Christmas gift. I'm gonna invite everyone for the first month of January to come and join us in our private mastermind at the Friends of Free Daily Coaching. I'm gonna put a registration link up, and I'm gonna allow everyone to join us. And the reason that I'm doing this is because last year we did this January Jam sessions. It was great. It was a fast start to success. It was a way that people could take action and get started right away. And so what are we gonna do? Well, we're gonna redo some of those January Jam sessions, but we're gonna take it even further. We're gonna get more intense. We're gonna show you how to do this a little bit even deeper, but we're gonna show you how to do it simply. And I've got something written up, and we're gonna put it into a training for you guys so that you have a 30, a 60, a 90-day formula to start to build your business. So if up to this point, if to right now today, you haven't made any money, you felt like you've been spinning your wheels, you didn't know what was going on, right? Or maybe you've done a bunch of different things and you were unfocused, but you've decided, listen, I'm gonna do this. If this goofball Bert could do it, probably I could do this. Probably you could. If you were focused and you took the actions required to get the results that you desired, you could get a result. You absolutely could get results, and you could get positive results. You could get the results that would allow you to stay in business, that would allow you to continue to build your business, to make more money, to get in more profit. And so what we're gonna do, and this is one of those conversations that I've heard my wife having with so many people over the past week or so, of all these people that we know that are reaching out and saying, hey, I'm interested in maybe doing this as a business, or this is an idea, or I want to make some extra money, and what are your ideas? And guess what? They're asking my wife. Why? Because they don't understand what it is that I do, because I haven't been able to clearly define that up until now. And so then my wife asked me, do you have a video that explains XYZ? No. Do you have a video that explains this? No. Do you have a video that explains this? No. These are videos that need to be created. Why? Not because I did keyword research, not because of anything than real life research. Why? Well, because my wife got asked the same question 12 times in a row by 12 different people. That's a good indicator that this is information that people want to know, at least a dozen people, right? And what if that was just a dozen people that asked that same question over a 3 or 4 day period? Then if you extrapolate the numbers now on that, how many people are probably really asking that question? Well, let's say 12 every 3 days, that's 4 a day. In a month, that's probably 120 people that are asking that question. Now we could probably go and do some keyword research. Now we could go and do some back end work and find out about that. But we know right off the bat, hey, these are videos that need to be created. Why? These are questions that need to be answered. And over the next 90 days, over the next 3 months of the beginning of this year, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna show you exactly, I know I've said this so many times, like we're gonna bring you into the office, and I've shown you what I do on my marketing, but we're gonna break this down literally step by step by step from the very basics. And why? Because I wanna show you how to do it. And we're gonna use my wife, Jessica, as an example. We're gonna use other people that are just getting started, that haven't made a dime, that have nothing going on. We're gonna use them as examples, just like we used, and just like we feature friends of Free Daily Coaching that participate. And so why are we doing this January jam session? Well, because we want everyone that we know, and everyone that you know, and all of your team, we want everyone to have that opportunity to grab that first 30 days and say, okay, let's take this first 30 days in January and rip it, and go out and let us show you how to do this, okay? And not have to pay, not have to join a thing, not have to go to an event, not have to do all of that, to be able to come in and say, okay, hey, listen, how can we do this? What do I have to do? Well, that's what we're gonna be doing. So Christmas announcement. So I want to say this on video so that we can retract, so that next year when people are watching the video from like a week ago, they're not like, well, hey, I thought you guys. So my wife and I, as many of you know, and this is a little bit of a mindset deal, and something that kind of changed our mindset. As many of you know, my wife and I had the opportunity to go down to Southern California just for a quick trip down for Christmas time. And it was my wife's first time to really be able to go to California for, not just for an event, like go there for the wedding and leave, go for a wedding and leave. And that's all we had done before, and really experience what it was like in the area where I grew up, and to be able to visit all of my family at one time. It's not very often that all of my, or not all, but and I have 3 of the 4 sisters are all in one place at one time. It's like 2 halves, 2 separate sides of the family. So all of my sisters on one side of the family, all in one place, and all their kids is very rare. And to have me there too, it's like all of the kids in one place. So Jessica and I had this idea previously, like we would do this like fun idea for Misfit Christmas. But Christmas, that Christmas is the only time that all of my sisters are all together at the one time. So we might have to adjust that and maybe do like a Misfit Thanksgiving or something. We haven't decided, but I wanted to retract it publicly, so next Christmas people aren't like, hey, we're coming to your house for Christmas, and then we're not here, because we probably won't be. We'll probably be with the kids. So that being said, we're moving on we're moving into this next year. And so these last few days, really, you have 28, 29, 30, 31, 1, 2, 3, 4 more days, right? From now until Thursday. What are you going to do, and what are you doing to set yourself up for 2016? Not even one of the very top thing on my to-do list on my whiteboard is to finish my 2016 daily calendar, my posting schedule, and another little project. So literally the very first thing is to go in and finish my daily calendar and my posting schedule. So I'm setting myself up for 2016. Why? Well, because I recognize that the more planning that I've got, the more that I plan for this success, the more success I'll have, right? The more that I actually plan it out, the more we'll actually achieve. And the less that we plan, it's like that if you fail to plan, then you plan to fail, right? Like whatever that saying is, that's a reality that happens. And the more that we're in business and the more that you start to take action, the more that you see that that reality plays out over and over and over again. So we want to be prepared. We want to know exactly what's going on. And in this formula of what I've got to do for myself, in addition to the going in and doing some work and creating things, I also have some giving back and teaching. I'm teaching someone how to do something today. So I'm carrying the knowledge on to someone else, right? I'm doing some more creation. I'm sending out some emails, right? And I'm going to send you guys the link for next month already, because you have this month's already for this Wednesday for the final Friends of Free Daily Coaching for this year. And then I'll send you the link. We've already created that for next year's for January. And then I've got some training to do this morning, right? Some training that we're doing to better ourselves and to better our marketing. And then after I do that training, I'm going to meet with someone, because we're doing kind of like a co-project with someone to work on this new venture, right? This new project, this new little marketing project. And we have to do some training to be able to actually apply it. So we're adding in all of these things on a regular basis, and that will be something that we go over in the new year. Is what is this new daily method of operations that I've created? You know, I have this 7 daily method of operations that I've shared with people that needs to be revised. That was my original 7 daily steps, right? And now those steps have changed, and there's a better formula. There's a more efficient formula that I believe that you could use to get more exposure, to get more leads, to make more sales, and to make more profit in your business. And so we're going to create that. That'll be part of that 30-day, those first 30 days, that first 30 days of that experience in January. So we're really looking forward to seeing all of you there in January and over the next few days as we finish out the week here at Free Daily Coaching. The final Monday, the question for this Monday is, are you set up and are you prepared for 2016? Have you put in place exactly what you need to put in place so that your business can move forward in 2016? I hope that you can say yes, and I'll see you the next time.